Hey kids, so I'm back again, again in the guest bedroom here, kind of like the back room, it's very distinguished, scholarly. So, anyway, so today what I wanted to do was to show my everyday makeup routine. These are some of my favorite videos to watch. So I have always wanted to make one of these myself. So just to preface, I'd say probably 4 out of 5 work days do not wear any makeup, especially in the warmer months. But in the winter, every once in a while, I like to add a little bit of something. I'm looking rather pale. It's not super nice out. I need a little something in my life, if you know what I'm saying. So I just wanted to walk through what it looks like. Words, I can't say words today. What it looks like when I actually put some makeup on this face. It's very minimal. I like to use, I've been slowly replacing my, sort of regular makeup products with clean makeup products after doing lots of research. So you'll see a lot of repeat brands and things like that. And I'll make sure to link everything down below. Listen to me, I sound like one of those YouTubers or something. I don't know. Anyways, so let me just go ahead and get into it. So I have my little mirror here. And I also have this very hilariously cheetah makeup bag. So this is all of my, how would you say, not my everyday makeup. There's quite a bit in here, but anything extra that's like glittery or, red lipstick, other palettes, things like that. I have another makeup bag dedicated to it, but this is really all I have. I used to have a lot more, but I started to focus more on quality versus quantity, which is expensive, so I don't actually have a ton, but everything I do have I really like, and it's pretty good to my skin. I generally have sensitive skin. So anyways, enough talking. So let's get into it. First things first, start with a clean face. Today is Sunday and I have literally nowhere to go, which is just like the best ever. So I have a clean face, moisturized. If it was first thing in the morning, I only really go in with warm water, get all, the gunk out of my eyes, and then I would go in with any sort of serum. I usually just use a pure argan oil, just a little bit, pat it on, give it some time to soak in, and during that time I'd like brush my teeth, floss, all that fun stuff, chug water, and then that brings us to this stage. It's fresh, it's moisturized, it's ready for a little something. Another step that I sometimes do ahead of that is I've been using this face tan. Let me see here. You can see. So it's an Eco Tan is the brand, and it's called Face Tan Water, which I think is the funniest name of all time. But essentially, it's this clear liquid that you put onto a cotton ball, put all over your face. It's all organic, great ingredients, and essentially it's like an overnight tanner. So you wake up, you have a bit more color to your face without having to put any sort of base. I just get so tired trying to take off like bronzers and things like that every night, and I feel like I never do a good enough job getting everything off. So that's a good alternative. What I'm going to do next is I like to go in with a brow balm. This is actually, let's get in there if you can see. I'm not so good at this. Hoping that it focuses. So this is the Cocoa Kind Brow Balm. Again, really good ingredients, organic, fair trade, coconut oil, beeswax. There's cocoa powder, which gives it that sort of brown color. Let me open it up here. So it's just a really nice moisturizing balm for the old brows. Got to tame them, keep them moisturized, give them love. So I'll go ahead and just put this in. It's almost, call me crazy, it's almost like a lip gloss for your brows. Did I just say that? I did just say that. I find that it really makes everything pop a little bit more. I used to use brow gel all the time, but it kind of just like, when you put too much gel in your hair and it's like crunchy and it's just no bueno. So I've been using this. I really like it. Close that bad boy up. Thank you. You're going to notice a lot of Cocoa Kind happening. It's a brand that I really, really like. Very subtle, you know, for a subtle girl like me. But just for the sake of it today, I'll show you what it looks like when I do like a really natural fill-in of brows, because I do have some sparse areas. So I got this little Benefit palette. It's just got like a dark brown shadow in here. Oh goodness, that's why they do it. That's why they cover. I get it now. So it's just a really dark powder. It's like sort of similar to my hair color. And then I have this hilariously tiny angled brush, as they do. Got my little mirror. So I'm really just going to start sort of right here within the brow. I don't like to start at the front with all the product because it gets a little bit too dark and too unnatural looking in my opinion. So I just like to do some upward strokes to kind of mimic the way that my hair grows. And then if I'm really feeling frisky, I kind of go in here and also fill in the arch. And kind of drag the rest of the powder down to the brows here. I just plucked my eyebrows today for the first time in what feels like eons, so there's a lot less to work with here, and it's a lot easier to make it look presentable, so good job, Gina. Barely, really much, but you can kind of see the difference of the filled in effect there, so I'm just going to do the other side real quick. Cool. Brows, they look kind of crazy right now, but that's okay. If I ever overdo it like this, I usually will just take a Q-tip or just a little piece of toilet paper and just kind of dab. It takes all the excess powder out. But what's nice is that because I put the brow balm in before, the powder has something to stick to. So this usually will stay for the full day, and because it's all coconut oil based, it comes off really easily. You'll notice a theme that in all of my makeup, I just want it to come off super easily. Oh, sorry, I'm like blinding. Because like I ain't got time at the end of the night to take makeup off for 15 minutes. Just not where I'm at right now, you know? So I'll go in with my Hoola Classic. I just buy the little travel size ones at Sephora. I think these are only like 20 bucks compared to, I think the full size is like 36, and it takes me forever to go through these anyway, because I'm not wearing makeup all that often or bronzer. But I like it because it's completely matte. There's no sparkle to it. And what I do is I usually use this actually as an eyeshadow, like a very simple crease color, just to keep things, you know. What I'll do is I will take out this trusty, oops, this little brush. I keep this guy, he's good. He's good. You know what, I usually don't like brushes that come with products, but this little guy, I love you. So I just have this little fluffy, I'm so sorry. Can you see it? Can you see it? So it's just a little fluffy brush. I think it's Quo. Just got this from the drugstore. Just a crease shadow brush. It's whatever. Sometimes I get makeup brushes from the dollar store, and it's fine. It's fine. So I'll get in there, you know, make a little bit of a mess. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. And then, that's better. I'll really just do in the creasy crease here. And then just a little bit underneath. So there's actually not a lot of bronzer on this brush, but it does make a bit of a difference. Kind of see it looks a little bit more polished, looks like I put some thought process into it versus this guy. So I'll just do the same on my other eyeball so I don't look crazy. Perfect, so I just have that on my eyes now, and then the next little steppy step that I do is I put on a highlighter. So this is the My Light. Oh, it's very, very bright here. Can't really see. My Light, and again, this is Cocoa Kind. Amazing brand. Very clean, organic ingredient. So it's actually part, let me show, a 3-pack that I got when they were having a sale. So they have 3 amazing highlighters that I like, and they all have some sort of mushroom in them, so they actually have some benefits for your skin. So here's the My Light. It's more of like a rosy gold pink color, which really works with my pale AF undertones. This one is the Chaga Glow, so it's got more of a tan look to it. I have seen some people online using this as a contour. I usually don't because it does have a little bit of glitter to it, or shimmer, if you will. So this will be nice in the summer when I have some actual color to my face, and I could use it really anywhere that you want. Décolletage, you know, getting fancy with it. And then this is Sun Ray. So this has reishi mushroom in it. So this is a super gold color here, which is nice, again, in the summer as a highlight when I have a bit more color to my face. And just for the sake of it, I'll show you. This is the more brown color. It's really, really nice. And then here's, again, the one I'm going to use. This is the more rosy pink color. Very pretty. The good thing about these is that you'll see when I put it on, I just put here, it's really I know everyone says this, but it's more of a glow from within situation. It's not really detectable. You can't see little pieces of glitter, which is actually like my absolute pet peeve. There. So down the bridge of my nose, a little bit here, classic on the cheeks, Cupid's bow, and then if I'm feeling real fancy, I'll put my finger in it here, dab a little bit here, dabby dabby dab, and then just to look a little bit more awake. Yeah, that's doing it for me. The key is to look like you were just born, you know? I don't mind at all. Perfect. So that's highlighter done. Honestly, we're very much nearing the end. If I was feeling fancy, I would put a little bit of winged eyeliner on. That was sort of my like trademark in high school, or that's what I like to tell myself. If anybody has a trademark in high school, is my winged eyeliner. So what I have been using lately, if I can find it. 1 second, it's in the bathroom. And the brand that I've been using for both mascara and eyeliner for some time now, it's very bright, is the Blink. So this is the one that really kind of, I believe, started the craze of being able to take your mascara off just with warm water, and it would come off in like little tubes. What I really like about it is that there is zero clumping. There's no flaking that comes off at the end of the day, and it comes off super, super easily without using eye makeup remover. Usually just in the shower at night, I'll be able to just sort of massage it off. They actually have an eyeliner that I've been using recently. I will usually save this if I'm going out, just to like, this is my dance move of the video apparently, just to like zhuzh it up. So I have a few different blushes that I like to cycle through. Just for this video, I use the Glossier Cloud Paint, and I use it in Beam, so it's the really peachy color, which I like. So I'm just going to, and I'm sure I'm supposed to put it on a different way. I put on literally the smallest amount just on my cheeks, and then I pat it in. I have pretty naturally rosy cheeks anyway, and especially in the winter, they stay pretty rosy. So I don't have to put too much on, but I find it just wakes up my dang face, you know? Yeah, just a little something. My favorite, probably beauty product in the entire world, aside from a spoolie brush for my brows to tame these bad boys, is an eyelash curler. I've been using these since I started doing makeup, which was actually a hilariously young age. Yeah, you start like doing things like shaving your legs and putting makeup on really young when you have friends who have older sisters. So I think I was probably like 9 when I started wearing makeup. That's not okay. But anyways, I use these even if I'm not going to be putting anything on my face. Just before I head out for the day, I'll just do a quick 1-2 on each eye. I find it actually stays for most of the day, and it just adds a little something without putting any product on my face. So I'll just finish up with these guys here. One moment. You know, those people who are just like terrified of these, like especially people who have never seen them before, aka, not to like gender it, but a lot of guys who see you do this think that you're performing some sort of like medieval torture on yourself, which I think is hilarious. Just trying to look cute, you know. The last step I'll have to grab from my work bag because I keep it with me at all times, is my tinted chapstick. So let me just go grab that. Okay. Nearing the end. So what I like to finish off with, and I'll keep this with me pretty much all day and just reapply throughout, is this tinted chapstick. Again, cocoa kind. Love them so much. They're just the actual best. Again, this has some amazing ingredients. We have coconut oil, beeswax, organic beetroot powder, which gives it the color, which is nice that there's no dyes or anything in there. I have very sensitive skin, so that's why I've been loving all these products, but I'll just show you here. And it's just a giant chapstick. It looks really dark in the tube, but when you put it on, it's really great. Something about owning a humongous chapstick just makes me feel so powerful. I can't tell you what it is. Sort of like having nails done. I just feel like that chick, you know? So you can barely tell really any color. It adds just like the tiniest bit. Very moisturizing. I'll just keep applying this throughout the day. And then that's really pretty much it. Like I said, I don't really have too much on. All it's really doing is just making me feel a little bit more polished. So I find that the days that I choose to wear makeup versus not wear any makeup are the days where maybe I have some bigger meetings or there's a lot going on that day and I feel like I just want to put my best foot forward. So one thing that sort of changed over the years is that I wear makeup for me now. It's not for how others see me, it's for myself and how I feel about myself that day. So there's really no shame in either not wearing makeup or wearing makeup. I think people have a lot of opinions about that, and to be honest, you just do you, boo. It's how you're feeling. So you just make that choice for yourself every day, and don't feel bad if your routine is, you know, 25 million steps and it takes you 2 hours to get ready. If that's what makes you feel good, then that's what's right for you. And also, if you don't even look in the mirror before you go about your day, then that's perfect as well. So this is just what I like to do. To each their own. I definitely add a few more steps if I'm going out, again, just for fun, just for me. That's honestly, I'd say like half of the fun of hanging out with girlfriends and going out dancing and things like that is the getting ready process, especially if you're together. Is there really anything better? Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll actually finally wrap this up and have a look out for some other videos coming out soon. I'm having a lot of fun doing this and seeing where this beautiful road of life takes me. Okay, that's it. I swear to God, that's it. Okay.